Good morning and welcome to Backyard and Beyond. This morning we're visiting with Sally Meyer. We're talking about an event coming right up, and it is the second annual.
Good morning, Levon. And yes, the Lullaby Foundation will be celebrating its second annual Nativity Scene Festival on January 8th, 2011.
That's just a little more than a week away, and we want to
Yes.
get it on people's calendars because I think this weekend people are either really resting or out there celebrating. So
One or the other.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we need to think about next weekend that there is this special event, and I understand it was very successful last year.
It was extremely successful. Over 100 nativity sets brought in from all over Atlantic and beyond last year, and so we decided to do it again.
And tell us, I understand you had a great variety of nativity sets.
It was a huge variety. We had really tiny little ones, and then we had big ones, and everything in between. And some of them were very elaborate. We had different mediums such as wood, ceramics, burlap, paper, fabric of different kinds. There were just all different kinds of nativity sets.
And one of the important things with the nativity set, I think it's such a tradition in a family, and I'm guessing a number of these were passed down from family members to family members.
Yes, a number of them were passed down, had been in the family for generations, and most everybody had a little index card or two that they put by their nativity scene to write out any little story that they might have about that particular set. And oh my, the stories were fascinating.
Probably brought tears to some people's
It
eyes.
did. It did. It really made us all who were privileged to go and be a part of this, really made us stop and think about the whole manger, the baby in the manger, in the stable, and just to contemplate that whole event after the Christmas season when everybody's in a rush, and now all of a sudden during Epiphany we can slow down and really contemplate what it all means.
And that's really what Epiphany is about.
Yes. Traditionally in the Christian church, the Epiphany season, which happens right after Christmas, and it's the time to contemplate the journey of the three wise men as they followed a star to a stable in Bethlehem where the Christ child was revealed to them. Epiphany for us is a quiet time to think about how the Christ child is revealed to us in our times and in our lives and in our place.
Okay. And so they have quite a time period on Saturday to take a look at these. What are the hours for the show?
The hours begin at 10 a.m. and they will go to 7 p.m. And also for those that are bringing sets, they can set up anytime on Friday, and but particularly between the hours of 5 and 7, there will be people there to help them if they need help. Or if they'd prefer to set them up in the morning, it will be from 8 to 9:30. They could set up their sets in the morning.
Do you need to know ahead? Do people need to call and say we're bringing in a nativity set?
Oh, they don't have to. I think most people do. And then actually it helps because then we know how many tables to set out, but they don't have to. If just at the spur of the moment you think, oh, I've got a set, I'll bring it in, then that's fine. Just bring it in.
Okay. Rather than putting it all away now after Christmas, just bring it on in to share with other people.
Correct.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now, this is sponsored by the Lullaby Foundation. We need to kind of remind folks about the Lullaby Foundation.
Okay, the Lullaby Foundation exists solely to help create good nights and sweet dreams and sun-filled days for children and families who sometimes just get lost in the shadows of the communities in which they live. So, and the Lullaby Foundation helps families in many ways through dollars to give to organizations that help children and families directly, or through other projects such as Sweet Dreams.
And in the past, you've had some community meetings that kind of bring network people who work with children and maybe don't know what somebody else is doing. You've done a couple of those projects.
Correct. We have a good network out there, really all over Cass County at this point, with the hospital, with home care hospice, some of the people that work down there, with all of the schools, including the alternative school, the Link School there at the hospital, and daycare centers, just people all over, organizations all over who work with children and families. We've got good communication set up, and they call us if they need a particular item, or if they need help, or if a particular family needs help, they will call us, and we will try to help out as much as we can to create that dream come true, or a sunny day when otherwise they might be wallowing in the darkness. So.
Now, you mentioned this is, you've really worked on this for Cass County. Have you had calls from people in other counties, other states that say, tell us what's going on here?
We are beginning to get calls in other counties now. We have not gotten any calls from people in other states, but we are developing a couple of new projects. One's called Project Milky Way, and I know that sounds kind of strange, but you'll have to check out our website to see. We're revising our website. We're putting a couple of new projects up, and these projects could be could be initiated, and people could participate them in any state in the nation.
What's the website address?
The website address is www.lullabyfoundation.org.
Okay, so pretty easy, lullabyfoundation.org. But remember, it's org, not com. So
yep, it's org.
That's the one that messes us up. But just think about it, it's an organization, so it's .org. And you have, one of the ways you help people is through other organizations, too, sometimes. Correct. And so I guess if there's an organization that's working with children and families and they have a need, they might contact you?
They could contact us. We have liaisons. In particular, probably the biggest organization we have helped are the schools here in Atlantic, and we have liaisons in each school who will let us know which families need this or that, but we never know the names of the families. If that all remains confidential. We go through the teachers or the school counselors to provide whatever we can provide.
And I guess if anybody'd like to make a donation to the Lullaby Foundation to help carry out your mission, you'd certainly welcome that.
Oh, that would be wonderful. And getting back to the Nativity Scene Festival, it is a free event, but we will be accepting donations, and all of the dollars we might bring in that day will go towards helping children and families in the community and the county. And so we're hoping that we get quite a few donations on that day.
And knowing that it's going to stay close to home, I think for some people that's important, that they know that there's not going to be sent off somewhere else. They want to help people who are right here. So
yeah, and most all of it just stays right here at home.
Okay, let's then remind people of the place and the date for the show and the time.
Okay. It will be located at St. Paul's Lutheran Church here in Atlantic, which is located across the street from the Atlantic High School at 14th and Cherry Streets. The date is Saturday, January 8th. The time is 10 in the morning to 7 o'clock in the evening. We will be serving refreshments throughout the day, and you may set up either the evening before or the morning of.
Okay. So if you would like to give St. Paul's a call or give Sally a call to say you want to set, that would be particularly important if it's a great big one, I think.
Yes, we can help. Last year we helped some people bring in their sets if they can't manage it themselves. If they call us, they could call me at 249-1954 or Jan Highfield at 243-4786. I'm pretty sure that's up. You might need to look that up in the phone book, but I'm pretty sure that's it, 4786.
Okay.
And or just call the church and let us know, and we'll send somebody out to pick up your nativity set.
So whether you want to participate and then see everybody else's, or you just want to come to the show, you're welcome to see this very special event. We want to thank you very much, Sally Meyer, for visiting with us. Till next time, here's a thought. All who find joy must share it. Happiness is a twin.